Hi, my name is Garance French, and this is Garance French Revolution. So this is a quick video. As you can see, I'm at work, but like I don't care. There's nobody here, so as long as there's nobody, I can record. So hi, my name is Garance French, and this is a quick video, just to like rant a little bit, because I want to talk about the Cannes Film Festival. Now, as I'm filming this, it's June. It's been a while since it's over. Like, it's just I haven't had the time. It's complicated. So I wanted to make this quick video talk about the Cannes Film Festival and disabilities, because something that happened at the Cannes Film Festival, the 77th, I think it was, something that happens at the Cannes Film Festival is that there's a French movie called Un petit truc en plus, which is a movie about disabled people. It's like with the majority of actors are disabled people, and it's about a thief. Yeah, I saw the trailer, I didn't see the movie, but it's about a thief who is played by the director Artus. He wrote, I don't know if he wrote it, but like he directed the movie and he plays the main character. It's about a thief who pretends to be disabled to get away with a group of disabled people because they just stole something. Anyway, so most of the characters in this movie are disabled people, physically or mentally disabled, right? And the actors of the movie were invited to walk the red carpet in Cannes, to promote their movie, I guess, and so I bet they were very excited because it's really a cool opportunity. But then already things happen. Is that, well, you go to the Cannes Film Festival, you get to be dressed nicely, right? And no brand, no like famous brand wanted to lend them clothes, because what happens in the sort of festivals is like brands will lend clothes to celebrities they can wear on the red carpet. This way, celebrities don't have to pay for the clothes, but they show it in front of the camera and then they have to return it and stuff. And usually it's like really high fashion brand, expensive things, right? To continue to look good on the red carpet. And no brand wanted to lend them clothes. They were all using fake excuses like, oh, we don't have any more clothes left, or this or that. And basically, so the director Artus, he didn't complain about it, but he explained the situation on the radio. He was promoting the movie on the radio, and he explained that no brand wanted to lend them clothes, and they all like gave a bunch of bullshit excuses about, no, we don't have any more left, when really we all know that they just don't want their clothes to be seen on disabled people on the red carpet. Like like even just that made me a little like, right? I'm like, And then after the radio interview, brands started to like agree, like there was like an outpour of support for them, and so brands agreed to dress them. But like, just that made me kind of upset. Like the discrimination is just like shameless discrimination, right? And that made me really upset. And so they got dressed with fancy clothes, and they did attend the Cannes Film Festival. They walked the red carpet, and they all looked very lovely. And once again, the Cannes Film Festival, the famous steps. There are the famous steps you need to walk on, and you pose on them, and you look pretty. And apparently, I learned that they are just steps. And if you are disabled, if you are in a wheelchair, there's no other way to enter. And so the director, Arthur Slitty, had to carry one of the actors who couldn't walk. I don't know if he's disabled, but I don't know if he couldn't walk well, or he couldn't walk up the stairs. Anyway, he could not walk up the stairs, and there was no other way to go. So he had to carry him up the stairs. There, and I saw then after that on Instagram, like talking about it, because this movie is doing great in France. This movie is like crushing the box office in France. Un petit truc en plus made more entries than Dune Part 2. Like Dune Part 2, the Hollywood blockbuster starring Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, made less entries in France than this movie. Right? Like under a shorter amount of time. So that movie is doing very great. It's a comedy and people seem to like it, and it looked great. I just saw the trailer, but and like that movie is doing very well, and those actors are incredible. And they go to the Cannes Festival, and there's no like access for disabled people. Like, this is the 77th annual Cannes Film Festival. This is 2024, and there is no access for disabled people. Like, again, that upset me deeply, because what do you mean? Like, they say, oh, for next year we're gonna do some better and stuff. What do you mean next year? 2025? This is 2024, and there's no access for disabled people. Like, that truly, like, I'm it's just, again, shameless discrimination. Like, Are you telling me that this is the first time there has been a disabled person attending the Cannes Film Festival? Hopefully not. Like, even in, like, I'm just, yeah, so it's just a little rant about, like, disabled people being left out of everything, of things. It reminded me at was it the COP, like the thing for the environment a year or two ago, when like a prime minister of a country couldn't access the establishment because she was in a wheelchair, and so she could not, the prime minister or minister, a high-ranking person in this country, could not access the meeting because there was no access for her in her wheelchair. Like, this sort of things. It's like, I genuinely do not understand. Like, I do not understand. So yeah, there's nothing much else I want to talk about. It's just this that really upset me, and like, so yeah, that's it. But I need to talk about it because it has been on my mind ever since. Like, the festival ended a while ago, but it has been on my mind, and I keep seeing things on Instagram. I needed to talk about it and to spread awareness about it for those who are not French, for those who do not read or understand French, to explain the situation even better, because I was just ranting like out of the blue like that. But I've made some research and I came across this article from Première Magazine, which I'm going to link below, and I'm going to read some extracts of it to explain the situation even better. This is originally in French, but I have translated it into English. This is one of the events that caused a lot of talk at the Cannes Film Festival this year. After overcoming a first obstacle and fighting to ensure that the team for his film was well prepared, Artus overcame a second challenge, that of the lack of accessibility for people with reduced mobility at the Palais des Festivals. At the screening of Un Petit Truc en Plus, the director of this successful comedy climbed the steps alongside Boris Pitoeff, Marie Collin, Sofiane Rib, Théophile Leroy, and Mayan Sarah Elbaz, four actors with physical disabilities, while Sofiane Rib, 19, suffers from an autosomal recessive genetic disease which forces him to move around mainly in a wheelchair. Artus still takes him up the steps in his arms, a gesture which moved and which also highlighted the lack of accessibility for people with disabilities on the red carpet. For the moment, according to the official website of the Cannes Film Festival, accredited disabled people must report their situation in advance to organize their arrival and identify entry points for people with reduced mobility. There is no indication that access exists for the red carpet. So this is what I was talking about. I don't think I mentioned in the video, but there is indeed access for disabled people, but just not on the red carpet. And my point still stands. Like, I'm still mad about it. This is incredibly, like, this is horrible. This is horrible, and this is like, I'm upset. I'm upset. And like, I don't know. So I hope that they do better next year, and I hope they do better from now on. And I hope everyone does better. It's just a bit optimistic there, but it upset me. And yeah, I hope they do better because, right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is just a little rant. I have another channel called Garance French where I do vlogs in French and English if you want to check it out. And yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.